Ultu Hahin. My name is Darius, and this is the world that was. This week, I'll be taking a quick look at a dish from the Hittites, a stew known from contemporary Assyrian sources as a broth of pulses. Since this is a very vague description of a dish, even by contemporary Bronze Age sources, I'll be basing my version off of what we know about Hittite culinary standards. In any case, let's now take a look at the world that was. To begin with, we need to toss 2 tablespoons worth of butter into a large pot before placing this over a medium heat. While this is melting, go finely mince an onion before tossing this into the butter whenever it's melted. Let this cook away for a couple of minutes. Whenever it's finished cooking and the onion's translucent and fragrant, we need to toss in a half cup's worth of broad beans, or lima beans, butter beans, or kidney beans. There's a lot of beans you can use here, along with a half cup of chickpeas, a half a cup of yellow split peas, half a cup of bulgur wheat, and a half a cup of pearl barley, along with your spice. I use some ground cumin, but you can also use coriander seeds if you have them. Stir this around in the butter for a few minutes over a high heat. The pulses should start to brown and the spices turn fragrant. Whenever everything's starting to turn very brown, pour in a litres worth of water, or a broth of your choice, into the pot. Stir everything around and then add a couple of sprigs of rosemary or thyme on top of this for a nice kick of flavour. Cover this and bring everything to a boil, over a high heat. Whenever it hits a rolling boil, turn the heat down to low and let it simmer away for about an hour. Your stew should be done whenever it starts to look and act like a porridge. Fish out the sprigs of your rosemary before serving up in a bowl of your choice. Garnish with a sprig of flowering rosemary and dig in. The finished dish is very simple but extremely fragrant and herbal. It's packed full of protein and is also very filling. The herbs used are ones that are commonly found in the region, but really any available aromatics would work here, as they would have been used by the people in the Bronze Age very frequently. This stew is one of those dishes that can be cooked for hours at a time, with ingredients being added at will, so really this could be interpreted as a rudimentary pottage. Hittite cuisine was largely based around apples, onions and pulses, much more so than their contemporary civilizations in Mesopotamia, due to the climate of central Anatolia favouring these crops rather than the grains and cereals of the floodplains of Mesopotamia in the Bronze Age, which acted as a cultural divide between the two regions. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed this look at the world that was. If you liked what you saw, please consider leaving a like on this video, or possibly even subscribing to my channel for some more ancient recipes.